Chiliz is a low-position coin with the ticker CHZ that in every practical sense has a genuinely present worth of 12 cents and a market capitalization of $883,881,950 in an unobtrusive manner. Digital currencies truly have commonly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, or so they sort of thought. These days, it's a resource class that especially is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate in an unpretentious manner. Some genuinely huge venture banks even sort of gain Chiliz and truly other cryptographic forms of money all at once to truly safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors in a kind of large manner. Presently, now is the right time to buy in large, uncover our short, mid, and especially long-haul expectation of the improvements on the CHZ market that certainly depend on the readings of our extremely one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability record that explicitly assists us with measuring the market opinion. Certainly expect where in which the market means to go in an exceptionally significant manner generally. At this point, the cost of Chiliz truly is 12 cents. While the coin presently in every practical sense winds up at 58th spot in the generally speaking truly positioning in a significant manner. The said extremely positioning generally is assessed based on the resource's especially present value that essentially is increased by its sort of current market capitalization, an equation that in every practical sense is applied all through every single monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients sort of get the most pertinent information in regards to the presentation of computerized asset in their portfolios in an unpretentious way. It's likewise vital to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading. On April 20th, the cost of Chiliz really was at 13 cents toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 3.07% in a for the most part significant manner. 7 days prior, on April 14th, CHZ especially was esteemed at 13 cents, which in every practical sense actually intends that from that point forward, the cost certainly has explicitly varied by 0%, or so they generally thought. A month prior, on Walk 21, the market member laid out the cost of Chiliz at 12 cents. In this way, the coin generally has taken a 4.41% action to arrive at its certainly present standings for the most part. The examination of market capitalization basically conveys extremely equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, which generally is genuinely huge. As a matter of fact, similar numerical methodology in every practical sense is utilized to all things considered decide the truly and general position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which certainly is genuinely critical. Changes in market capitalization, fundamentally certain or really negative, generally are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's essentially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both most certainly short and long-haul viewpoints in a very enormous manner. This by and large specific most certainly metric truly is additionally used to measure the predominance of Chiliz comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which certainly is very huge, to in every practical sense decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of CHZ. We explicitly duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will especially be most certainly made sense of later by the current worth of the digital money under survey, or so they thought. Starting today, the market capitalization of Chiliz for the most part remains at $883,881,950, which frames the reason for its in every practical sense present exceptionally positioning that explicitly was referenced before in a huge manner. Yesterday, on April 20th, CHZ basically had a market capitalization of $905,336,429, or so they thought. Keep going week. On April 14th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to basically was recorded at $913,421,833, truly in spite of mainstream thinking. A month prior, on Walk 21, the market worth of Chiliz sort of was evaluated to really be $819,706,999 in an unobtrusive manner. Be that as it may, while the market capitalization in every practical sense offers a feasible sign of the fame and the strength of Chiliz, it doesn't generally, all things considered, connect with the produced exchanging volume inside a similar market, which basically is likewise consistently calculated in while making the sweeping cost expectation, or so they all things considered thought. In contrast to that of stocks, the capitalization of digital currencies, including that of CHZ, could really be misshaped by the sporadically sort of large number of exchanges that could basically happen on the organization for various reasons, including reasonably hacking endeavors, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. A critical spike in fundamentally such exchanges frequently applies a genuinely immediate effect on the cost of the hidden computerized resource and could bring about an unwarranted increment of market capitalization that gives financial backers, essentially are observing the market, a kind of off-base thought regarding the veritable worth of the digital money in an unpretentious manner. That is the reason it's of especially gigantic significance to really focus on past information and especially cease from engaging with the market that grandstands the jogging market capitalization, as they explicitly are frequently really inclined, controls that could essentially inconveniently affect the exhibition of one's portfolio, which for the most part shows that these days, it's a resource class that fundamentally is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Absolute inventory considers the quantity of coins that for the most part have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, which basically is genuinely critical. These digital currencies can be utilized either for commonly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers in a really significant manner. This extremely metric likewise considers the coins that especially have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which sort of is applied to control the expansion rate in an unobtrusive manner. At this point, the genuinely complete stockpile of Chiliz certainly is laid out at 888 CHZ, which explicitly shows that it's likewise essential to for the most part consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, or so they for the most part thought. Finally, the coursing supply in a real sense is utilized to generally compute the market capitalization and truly survey the coins ongoing remaining in the positions in a quite large way. It indicates the certainly in general measure of CHZ that truly is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that for the most part are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly explicitly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, or so they for the most part thought. It's by and large certainly accepted that digital currencies that generally have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million in a real sense are the most reasonable for especially long-haul speculation, since they most certainly are probably going to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. At this crossroads, Chiliz sort of has a circling supply of 6,938,646,158 coins. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with CHZ arrived at the place of $6,230,731 in a kind of large manner. Yesterday, on April 20th, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame basically remained at $197,370. 191, which sort of is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on April 14th, how much CHZ that fundamentally was traded between market members in a real sense was assessed at $50,761,359 in an unobtrusive manner. Presently in a real sense comes an opportunity to essentially make